It's 6:44, and I think this is the earliest I've made one of these clips, but I'm trying. My alarms went off and I turned my lamp on because I forgot to open my curtains a bit. Last night I took my medicine that I gotta take half an hour before anything gets anywhere near my mouth, and instead of just waiting for my next alarm, I set a timer. So hopefully, having heard the alarm and the timer going off should help me to stay awake. And it went off a little while ago. So, I know I need to get my wake up time earlier and my sleeping time earlier. Both of them. The whole cycle needs to go earlier. So that during this camp out later on, I'll be a little more functional and not crash so hard. Not have such a difficult time getting out of my sleeping bag. So that's gonna be fun. Unfortunately, the air mattresses that we have, they have to be plugged in. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to run an extension cord to the campsite, so I think I'm gonna need to get a battery powered pump. Because last year, same air mattress. Yeah, my dad had been very, very picky about getting air mattresses for this trip that we did to Enchanted Rock, which is in Central Texas, because of my back issues, and of course because the boys would want their own. He wanted the kind with batteries in it and it would self-inflate, but nope. Got the thing open at Enchanted Rock, and when I went to go turn it on, I had the batteries on hand. I opened up the little door. Inside were no electrical battery posts, just a little cord with a plug. And so I tried to blow that thing up by manually, and it was like a pool floating. It was so difficult. But it does have a valve, so a battery operated pump should work just fine. But I have a big, battery that I could charge my phone off of or jumpstart the car off of. But it does not have that kind of an outlet. It's only got USB and clamps. So I guess I gotta do a little bit of shopping for a battery powered pump. Or a foot pump, maybe. Probably not.
Still more than half a pound down from yesterday, but I'm looking at the numbers on the clock and thinking that's a big win for me. Both breakfast and coffee, and I'm going to keep an eye on myself today. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. But it's early, so I think I deserve the caffeine. It's outfit time. This shirt, pink and like misprint pattern, which usually I hate, but this one used to look good. What are you doing, buddy? Sorry. Thanks. And gray yoga pants. And apparently, interruption from people who would like to put a lot of background noise into these videos. It's 11:17, and I'm working on some water. And I'm also working on a new mask, hoping the fleece will make the wire not poke through the silk as much. Silk because it's hypoallergenic and helps with my asthma. And also hopefully keep it from fogging up my glasses so much. But kind of shaky because of the stuff I took last night. And my youngest is practicing making pancakes so that he can be in charge of the breakfast for the camp out in a week. And yeah, I went in there to check on him, came back, and I'm shaking more. So I'll see if I can sit still for a bit and get this seam done. It's 5:53. I don't even know if I ate lunch. I have no idea. Like, I should know this, but I've been just hazy all afternoon. This is rough. There is a new episode tonight, not the finale, of Supernatural. So, a few more minutes and I'm gonna rewatch the really big episode from last week. And then I'm gonna put on the new one at 7. I have been online like all day, sort of. Just kind of flipping through memes and really not doing anything because I am just crashing that hard. This was dinner. My mom fixed it. It's pretty good ham with green beans that had bacon in them and broccoli with Parmesan and something else. We rewatched last week's episode and then we watched this week's episode, and I had my emotional support kid with me, but he got a vocabulary lesson. Like the first half hour of the new episode, ultra shook. The phone call was a nasty trick. 100% nasty. Shit. How dare! So it's 12:54 in the morning, and I haven't done my skincare yet, and I need it. And as tired as I am, as much as I would like to be asleep right now, especially with the early morning I managed, realistically, I know that the reason that I am like a painful version of wired, it's because of meds that I need last night, because of the amount of pain I was in yesterday. So I'm still in pain. It's just a lot less than yesterday, and I certainly can't take those meds 2 days in a row because then coming off of them will be even harder. So having more today was not an option. Having more tonight is not an option. I need at least 2 or 3 days to get it out of my system before I have any more. There are other pain medications I can take, but those were the ones I needed for the time. I have not left the house today except to step out onto the front porch to let the dog out. That is the most fresh air I got today. I didn't walk down to the mailbox. I didn't go walk around the yard. It's a very dull existence when you deal with chronic pain. So, tomorrow, Friday, I have really nothing going on. I don't know if I want to try to put that much wake up clip in one of these videos again, because today's was actually about 4 minutes long. I had to cut out several things in it, and I was speaking very, very slowly, which is not unusual for me because at that hour I still would have had the pain meds in my system. So, I mean, I was functional, but everything slows down drastically when I'm talking. In fact, I usually speed my videos up anyway just because I don't talk fast, not without stumbling over words. So, usually it's like a 1.1. Well, this was a 1.25, and it was still pretty slow and kind of boring. I forgot a lot of the stuff I talked about, and I just now saw it in the video together. I watched a couple of episodes of Schitt's Creek today, so that was, of course, after things had calmed down from Supernatural. 1 more week, and then we get our grand finale. And we saw a promo for Walker, the Walker Texas Ranger reboot that Jared Padalecki's going to be in, and my kid is psyched for this. So, yay! To fill out my calories this evening after dinner, since I did skip lunch. In my defense, I was, coming down off of some difficult medications, but I had a diet shake and a piece of diet chocolate, and so I did make my calorie count for the day. I don't know that I made much impact on calories out, but there's only so much I can do. Alright, it is almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to take another attempt at, well, who needs sleep, right? And we'll see what happens in the morning, although if I am completely functional, if I have the ability to do so, I'm probably looking at laundry, lots of folding, helping my kids catch up with anything that they didn't manage to get done yesterday, maybe. If they'll admit whether or not they got it done. And I just said yesterday, but it's now 1 a.m., so yeah, that was yesterday. Okay, so the mask I was working on, it's not 100% done yet. I just have to fold over and make 2 seams and add the little Avatar reference ear loopies, and we'll be done, and I will happily show that off when it's done. I think there was something I meant to show that was a craft that I didn't actually show. Anybody ever remembers what that is? Holler at me, okay? Because so far this channel has had 0 comments. But only if you remember what the thing was. Probably a craft item. Alright, I'm out. Thanks for sharing my day with me.